2 hours. We read for 2 hours, and there's the last one. Howard, I know you have to go to bed, so I enjoy. I'm not sure how long you're gonna be asleep, but yeah. Just you can watch the VOD of the last SCP tomorrow anyway, and I will see how. I think tomorrow I should still be able to stream my SCP reading, which should be fine. That will be the 1660s. I should be less exhausted than I am today. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm equally exhausted, or maybe even more. Who knows? See you next time, man. This has been really fun. Yeah, no, this was awesome. Now again, sleep. Sleep, you absolute mad lad. And I have to prepare myself for a long ass bitch of an SCP right now. I have. I'm in one of the SCP discords. That's why I usually plug my YouTube videos and my Twitch streams. But I have so many like discords that I'm already part of that I don't want to like join many more. But if you have any, if you're part of any discords and if you want to like just share my stream around there, and I'll be happy about that. Like the more people know that I'm doing this, the better. All right. Directorate K. How long is this son of a bitch? Huh. It's not that long. This is like... This is also like an average page. I mean, it's definitely it's longer than the other ones, but it's I would say it's probably just as long as the one that we just read. Yeah, I get it. I try my best. You don't have to like make an effort or make your just like spend every waking day when I stream trying to like share my account my stuff. Yeah, I guess so. It seemed long. Oh yeah, I'm mobile most likely. Yeah. This one because like long ones for me are the ones where there's like extra experiments that are like fucking an extra hour of reading time. But this one, I can get this. I can get this done in like, I would say 15 minutes. But yeah, no. But you, Howard, go to bed. Go to sleep, my man. It's past 5 a.m. Go to sleep. I'll talk to you on Discord, and you can watch this tomorrow, and then we can actually just have a bigger back and forth talk. I should probably do like an SCP option in my channel to discuss what we read. Because now that you are here, it probably will benefit. Well, good luck, man. Thanks for all this. Hey, no, thank you for joining. Alright, let's get this. The Directorate K. The first Keter and the last SCP of tonight. Highly rated as well. Level 31659. Clearance staff are limited to interaction in the field with SCP-1659Y instances. Oh, it's that. Oh, what is that? Which one is that? I don't know my Greek alphabet that well. Well, in terms of the 9 Mile Station Protocol, all interaction with SCP-1659 Alpha and Beta instances must be conducted through recognized diplomatic channel in the Department of External Affairs. The current recognized ambassador to SCP-1659 is Dr. Danamir Al-Qatani. Attempted diagram of the organization of SCP-1659 Sub-Unit Division of Territorial Psyops. Due to the widespread nature of SCP-1659, containment is focused on suppressing public knowledge of the true purpose of activities carried out by SCP-1659 instances. Priority is to be given to activities with the greatest risk of resulting in violation of the 9 Mile Station Protocol. In keeping with protocol requirements, any non-observational research of SCP-1659 is prohibited without express permission of the Department of External Affairs. Research staff must update the list of known SCP-1659 instances and the SCP-1659 instances organizational chart weekly to reflect current information. Recruiting preferences for SCP-1659 personnel is to be given to those with background in sociology, political science, diplomacy, organizational theories, and culinary criticism. SCP-1659 is a quasi-governmental organization transcending all known political boundaries and divisions. This organization is made up of at least 315,449 individuals who possess the inherent sense that they are part of a large governing organization known to its members as Directorate K. Individuals affected by SCP-1659 demonstrate knowledge not only of the existence of the organization, but which specific subunit they belong to. And a detailed sense of their duties is to be carried out as part of SCP-1659. Interviews with affected subjects suggest that this knowledge is spontaneously obtained through unknown means, usually between the age of 17 and 32. Once a subject is affected by SCP-1659, no known means are effective in eliminating knowledge of Directorate K, short of systemic neurological damage or death. Individuals from throughout the world appear to be affected by SCP-1659 at random. The organizational structure of SCP-1659 is highly complex and appears to have no overarching goal or purpose. Subunits within SCP-1659 are given titles and ostensible missions. However, the work performed by members of a designation subunit often has no discernible connection with that unit's stated purpose. Foundation researchers have documented 1,297 subunits to date. That's Jesus. I mean, okay, with like over 300,000 people, makes sense that there's that many subunits. Apart from Directorate K serving as a central administrating entity, the relationship of these subunits to one another is currently impossible to determine. Hierarchies appear to change regularly, and reorganizations of these units have happened frequently. Individuals affected by SCP-1659 frequently spend significant amounts of time at seemingly pointless tasks. Documented examples include a retired electrician identifying himself as a technician attached to the Office of Slime Mold Production, repeatedly spinning a coin on the ground at a crowded bus stop in Toronto, Canada. 3 individuals claiming to work for the Enoi Control Bureau, traveling throughout rural southwestern Slovakia, counting any observed instances of Muscardinus avellanarius common dormouse, and text messaging the results to a phone number listed to the Japanese embassy in Lima, Peru. Researchers were unable to determine if these messages were in fact received by any person, as the cell phone corresponding to this number was not located. A 15th Vinyl Division work crew in a privately owned truck traveling to a traffic intersection in various towns in South Gyeongsang Province, South Korea, cleaning signs related to pedestrian safety. Police Chief of Bolivia and confirmed SCP-1659 subject continually building in his backyard a crude antenna structure 4 meters in height out of tinfoil, disassembling it and reassembling it. A self-described official meeting of this meeting... subunits are fucking bonkers. The self-described official meeting of the People Governing Board of Gallbladder Health, consisting of a spontaneous gathering of 28 individuals in a remote region of the Mojave Desert in California, United States, culminating in the detonation of an explosive device estimated to be equivalent to 500 kilograms of TNT. No injuries to any individual was present were documented. Individuals affected by SCP-1659 are not compelled in any discernible manner to perform the assigned duties. However, subjects are almost always highly motivated to carry out tasks assigned by SCP-1659, and affected individuals display behavior traits and attitudes commonly associated with organizations displaying high levels of morale and team cohesion. While observing activity of SCP-1659, subjects at the individual levels appear to have no logical purpose. Broader contextual analysis has revealed that SCP-1659 exhibits a profound ability to affect world communities, market fluctuation, cultural trends, particularly those related to food, real estate development, movement of refugee population, and to a limited extent, deployment of military assets. So they do have some like worldly effect. It's not that they just do random shit, they actually affect parts of the world. SCP-1659 is believed to achieve this through a combination of the sum total of the tasks its subjects carry out its ownership stake in a collection of strategic private firms, and its placement of subjects in posts at all levels of government. In most cases, influence exercised by SCP-1659 is subtle and does not deviate significantly from general societal expectation, though this is theorized to be partially attributable to SCP-1659's agreement to abide by the 9-mile station protocol. An exception appeared to be trends in fine dining and culinary technology, upon which SCP-1659 has exercised profound effects. Many world-renowned restaurants are either owned or financed by SCP-1659, including in Paris, France, in Osaka, Japan, in Catalonia, Spain. Subjects affected by SCP-1659 are present throughout the world and generally fall into 3 observed categories. Alpha. Let me actually look up the Greek alphabet. So, it's upsilon, right? Yeah, upsilon. This individual occupy a leadership position within SCP-1659, analogs to agency directors, minor political leaders, and other high-ranking officials. Approximately 2% of SCP-1659 are classed in this manner. Member of the Directorate K itself, believed to be the central authority of SCP-1659, are part of this group and are believed to number between 100 to 120 individuals at present. Out of 300,000? That's not a lot. The beta? An estimated... Estimated 15% of SCP-1659 instances belong to this class. These individuals tend to be tasked with duties resembling those of mid-level officials and are usually supervisory or quasi-independent in nature. Many individuals in this group hold positions of authority in established governments at all levels throughout the world. Former Prime Minister of Gambia, before being removed by Foundation operates in the wake of incident Mike is believed to have been one of these individuals, and then Upsilon, the vast majority of SCP-1659 fall under this classification. These individuals perform tasks associated with the various sub-units of SCP-1659 and thus the most likely to come to the attention of Foundation assets. While Upsilon instances are drawn from a wide array of sources, a high proportion of these individuals are transients, inmates at penal or mental health institutions or other that traditionally live outside mainstream society. The ultimate strategic aims or goals of SCP-1659, if any, exist, are unknown at this time. Addendum A, Summary of 9-Mile Station Protocol. Foundation researchers discovered SCP-1659 in 1983 after an investigation into reports of 17 unaffiliated individuals chasing stray dogs through the streets of Budapest, Hungary, with brooms, mops, and various cleaning implements. These reports coincide with a Soviet Union organized economic conference occurring in the city at the same time. Of course, they're connected. From 1983 to 1997, field research was conducted through standard clandestine means, yielding information suggesting that the scope of SCP-1659 and its potential effects on established society rendered it inherently uncontainable. SCP-1659 was accordingly classified Keter and assigned slot number 14 on the prioritized threat register. Given the nature of SCP-1659, Research Director Dr. Franz H. Ambros attempt to establish formal diplomatic relations with SCP-1659. On September 1st, 1998, a letter was received at the address established by Dr. Ambros for official contacts, purporting to be from the Directorate K Null Consulate. The letter stated SCP-1659's acceptance of an invitation to discuss formal relation between it and the Foundation, and the summit was scheduled for later that year. On December 18, 1998, Dr. Ambrose and the Foundation negotiations team arrived at the abandoned settlement of 9-Mile Station, California, United States, per instructions from SCP-1659. The reason stated that the location being, "We're thinking of building a restaurant here," and met with Miss Valentina Lacconi on an SCP-1659 subject documented by research as being a bicycle mechanic residing in Scampia, Italy. Miss Lacconi presented herself as null consulate charged the mission for Foundation affairs. and was the only SCP-1659 subject present. Mr. Coney proved extensively knowledgeable in the practices of international diplomacy and demonstrated a position within SCP-1659 by ordering several SCP-1659 subunits in specified locations to perform tasks requested by the Foundation delegation. Over the next several days, the Foundation delegation and Mr. Coney discussed terms for the voluntary entry of SCP-1659 into containment. Agreement was reached on December 22nd, 1998. I'm surprised we got an agreement out of her. And was formally ratified soon afterward as the 9 Mile Station Protocol by Overwatch Command and Directorate K itself, which delivered its copy of the protocol signed by 19 code-named individuals via bureau-mounted messenger to a pre-designated Foundation facility in Guadalajara, Mexico. Stated goals at the signatory parties. The preamble to the 9 Mile Station Protocol states the Foundation and SCP-1659's mutual desire for preserving a rational consensus reality for human civilization, while stating that the aims of the Foundation and SCP-1659 are different. In commonality of purpose sufficient for a formalized agreement is cited as the basis for the protocol. Requirements on SCP-1659 under the protocol SCP-1659 is not to engage in any activity that may alert any individual or organization not under its influence to its existence. SCP-1659 is not to engage in any activity causing extensive property damage or loss of life, except in predefined circumstances of self-defense, which must be promptly reported to Foundation personnel. SCP-1659 must limit its total number of affected individuals to smaller than 0.01% of the estimated world population at any given time. SCP-1659 may not designate Foundation personnel as member of its organization. Requirements on the Foundation. Okay. Foundation researchers are permitted to observe and document all activities conducted by Upsilon individuals. Foundation researchers are not permitted to interfere with such activities unless a breach of protocol requirement is reasonably judged to be imminent. Foundation staff may transport SCP-1659 affected individuals to Foundation facilities for examination and interview, subject to permission of the Null Consulate and in accordance with Directorate K guidelines. No fewer than 30 individuals per annum are to be made available to the Foundation for this purpose. The Foundation may not harm, coerce, intimidate, or otherwise interfere unduly with any SCP-1659 subject unless self-defense exceptions are present. Requirements on both signatories. The provision of the 9 Mile Station Protocol must be reviewed by a delegation from both signatories as a triennial conference located in neutral territory. Amendments may be made to the protocol subject to approve by both signatories. Neither signatory may be required to reveal information regarding total strategic and tactical asset, personnel level, or high-level policies to the other. As of the time of this report, no violation of the 9 Mile Station Protocol by SCP-1659 have been observed. And there we go, guys. We read them all. It's kind of cool. The idea of a key to SCP that was actually willing to just work together with the Foundation. Pretty cool, I would say. I did not expect that. Well, it makes sense, like, you cannot contain it. So the fact that they actually just made a contact with each other, which seems to be something that this SCP works well with anyway. Very smart from the Foundation to be like, hey, let's just talk to them. Just be like, hey, listen, there's a lot of things that like you could do that makes it problematic for us, and our responses to that we could do to you that will be problematic for yourself. So how about we find like a good middle ground for us both and make it work for us both? And they did. Now, sorry. Well, but yeah, they did, and I also think the Foundation basically just took the fun away of it. Of course, I mean that's the whole point. The Foundation needs to like stop weird shit from happening. But the fact that like there's a group of like people like, yeah, we have to cite every door mouse we see and send a text message to the embassy in of Japan that is currently residing in Peru. You're like, what? What's your job? But yeah, that shit's hilarious. I like that.